This is a tutorial to show you how to use a Google form to collect data from students or your colleagues. I'm going to create one form that is called Writing Sample Evaluation so that we can collect readings from readers. Although technology can help us a lot, but it doesn't really replace the benefit we gain from interaction. So we do have to think about when is it best to use technology and when is best to have people actually interact and work with each other. However, I think at this point, collecting readings from readers are fine using technology. It's probably more beneficial to have faculty discuss the readings after it has been collected and analyzed. So, that being said, let's go ahead and create this form. So I logged in my University of Hawaii Google Gmail account. Under this interface, I can see Drive. Click on Drive. Under Drive, there's a Create. So click on Create. Form. You can see Google gave you some templates to choose from. First thing I want to do is I want to give it a title. I call it Writing Sample Evaluation or Reading. Maybe reading is more straightforward. Reading results. I want to choose this book classic template here. Double click. Okay, here it is. You want to see how it looks like. You can preview your survey from here. View live form. Click on this button. You can see it looks actually pretty nice. Okay, so close that. Close that. Going back. Immediately what you see on top is the options that how you want to see your users' information. First of all, everybody sees form will require a University of Hawaii login. But if you want to know your readers, you should also check the second option, automatically collect respondents' username. Okay? So we're going to check those because we want to know who our readers are. Okay, after that, I'm starting writing questions. My first question is, please give a reading to the students, to each student that you evaluated. I'm going to give them some help or reminder. I'd say, please double check the student IDs. Make sure that you gave the reading to the right student. Because here we're not going to have people show we're not going to show student name. We should definitely not associate student name with their grade or rating. We should be careful to protect our students' confidentiality. Okay, and I'm going to choose, you can see there's different question type you can choose from. Right now I'm going to choose something called grid. Okay, and for each row I'm going to give it a student ID. So for how many students that we have, let's say we have 5 students. You can just keep adding on forever. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to put on the standards. Not meeting, or called levels of performance. Not meeting the expectation, approaching the expectation, meeting the expectation, and exceeding the expectation. Because faculty already have the rubric, so they're very familiar. They should be very familiar with these levels, so I don't have to further explain them. And then I click done. Then this question is added. So I can see this is how this question looks now. Not meeting, approaching, meeting, exceeding. All right. Now, you can just finish this survey right here. But for me, I also want to know what did people think when they when they were evaluating student work. So I would say, please share your thoughts on student performance or ideas to improve our curriculum. Okay, you can put help desk if you want. Now, because we're asking faculty to provide a more extended text, if I choose text, you can see their answer is limited. Yeah, it's one line. But if I choose paragraph text, then they will see a bigger box. Okay. Don't think we can modify the box size right here. But if we preview the survey, we can see that people can actually change the box to their liking. Yeah, and if they don't, they just keep writing, and it will still capture their responses. Okay, so now I completed my questions. Now I need to send it out. I can show the link. There is a web link generated. Also, I can choose to publish and show a link to the results to all the people. Do you want to do that? I don't know. I want to look at the results first and then decide whether I want to publish it. I can always publish it later. So, not choosing that now. But I can allow respondents to edit responses after submitting because, I don't know, they may find that they have made a mistake. Yeah. So now I click on Send Form. Here, Google created a web link for me to send it to people. Or I can directly put people's email address here. For example, I can send one address to assessment office. I say, assessment office, can you help me to fix it, or help me look over the survey? So I sent one to assessment office. Also, you can see here, add collaborators is when I can invite other people to collaborate. So if I click on add collaborators, I can invite people here. So assessment office, AIRO@hawaii.edu. Share and save. Okay. Now go back. Settings. Oh, click done. Alright, right now I am ready to send out my form. I know this is the link to my form. Okay, I can copy that. Okay, so after we confirmed who we're going to send it to or copied our link, Google asks us, where do we want to store the responses? We want to store the responses in a new spreadsheet rather than in the form. So I'll click New Spreadsheet and create. Alright, now under your, if I refresh my Google account, you can see now you have two documents. One is a form, shapes like this. Another one is an Excel spreadsheet. If I open this Excel spreadsheet, you can see how it's formatted. This is timestamp, this is username, and then people can give ratings. Okay, I'm going to now go to the extra survey link and provide my responses. So I'll just check my record book, and you notice that you're only allowed to give one choice per row. Okay, and then I say something like, students are not performing well. We got to do something. Alright. And then, as respondent, I can choose to receive a copy of my responses. I click Submit. Says your response has been recorded. You can edit your response later. So this is a good thing. Okay? Alright. Now, when I'm going back to my Google Drive, I click on my spreadsheet, and you can see the responses has been populated. From there, you can start your analysis. Okay, so this ends my tutorial on using Google Form. Let me know of any questions.